My dear Kadambakananda Swami Maharaj, please accept my prostrated obeisances at your lotus feet. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. All glories to your wonderful service to him. Srila Prabhupada said that when a Vaishnava departs, we feel simultaneously happy and sad. We feel happy because we know that the Vaishnava has gone to serve Krishna, but we feel sad because we will miss the Vaishnava's association. In your case, I'm also happy that you no longer have to suffer in your disease-ridden body. You are a most worthy, beloved disciple of His Holiness Jayadvaita Swami Maharaj, who was very reserved about and selective in accepting disciples. Srila Bhaktivinoda Thakur wrote, "He reasons ill who tells that Vaishnavas die, when thou art living still in sound. The Vaishnavas die to live, and living try to spread the holy name around." You are a man of character and integrity. You were strong and kept your word. And you were like a loving father in taking care of your disciple children. I was blessed to have your association in India, Africa, and America. In India, we served together in Vrindavan. In Africa, we served together in South Africa. And in America, we met at the Sadhu Sangha retreat in Utah, where we had heart-to-heart talks and relished kirtan together. You also preached in Mauritius, where I have been deeply involved. And in South Africa, you specifically encouraged the black preaching, practically more than any other ISKCON leader. I'm grateful to you for the support you gave to my disciple Mahaprabhu Das in Soweto, and to so many other initiatives in relation to black preaching. In a letter in 2021, he wrote to the devotees in South Africa, quote, "All my prayers are with you. I've been so closely connected with you for so many years. To see that you are now in such a difficult situation is very sad. May Krishna watch over all of you." I left South Africa approximately 1 year ago, after having spent the COVID lockdown in Durban. I haven't been away from you all for such a long time in 26 years. I hope that soon things will return to a relative normal. The material world is never meant to be our real home. The material energy will bring happiness and distress. Srila Prabhupada instructed us to make the best use of a bad bargain. Under these grim circumstances, may you find shelter in Krishna consciousness. May you find shelter in Srila Prabhupada's books and in chanting the holy name. I hope that soon the nightmare of all the terrible things that have happened in the last 1.5 years may come to an end, and that we may be reunited again and chant together in kirtan and discuss matters related to Krishna and enjoy happiness in Krishna consciousness. End quote. During this last year in Vrindavan, I frequently visited you in your apartment, and I was struck by your elevated Krishna consciousness. We discussed many topics, including your writing projects, which would be so valuable to generations of ISKCON devotees. I was impressed by how you encouraged and engaged your disciples who came to visit you from different parts of the world. Your instructions to them were brilliant and compassionate. Considering your illness, I always thought that I should visit you at your place. But one day, you, considering my seniority, came to mine and joined me and other devotees for japa in my temple room before you and I went upstairs and spoke. You had so much faith in and taste for chanting the holy name, both japa and kirtan. I relished chanting japa with you and singing in kirtan with you. And your kirtans at the Sadhu Sangha retreat were most memorable. You published a book called Kirtaniya Sada Hari, to always chant the holy name of Krishna, which you called a collection of short meditations on the holy name. It was a compilation of excerpts from your talks, along with your reflections on the holy names. You wrote, quote, I boarded the train. I've got my seat. And now let the journey begin. Like that, let me get ready to chant my rounds and get into a regular rhythm just like the train, name after name in an unbroken chain, with Goloka as my destination. End quote. You also encouraged book distribution. You wrote, quote, Prabhupada was reading the Krishna book and said to Shruti Kirti, this is such a wonderful book. Anyone who reads this book will become a pure devotee. Anyone who reads one chapter of this book can become a pure devotee. Anyone who reads one page of this book can become a pure devotee. Not only that, anyone who reads one sentence can become a pure devotee. And then Prabhupada said, anyone who reads one word can become a pure devotee. So you continued. I met Shruti Kirti in Vrindavan, and we were talking about this pastime. Shruti Kirti said, yes, Prabhupada said it to me several times about different books, about the Krishna book, about the Nectar of Devotion, and other books. Anyway, Maharaj continued, these books are very potent, and anyone who gets such a book is greatly benefited. But the person who distributes the book is even more benefited, because that person is undertaking austerity for the welfare of others and is finally learning how to stop manipulating things for their own advantage and is making a sacrifice to give out the mercy. In some parts of our movement, book distribution is a little out of fashion. There are many other ways to reach people. Times have changed, and there are other interesting strategic ways to reach people, and all good. But book distribution is like a cold shower, whereas some of these other preaching tactics are nice, warm showers. Cold showers get the blood circulation really going. We can consider that there is a special purification when doing book distribution. It is this spirit of giving mercy to others that should be our focus. End quote. And you were grateful. You wrote, quote, Dear Vaishnavas, I want to express my gratitude to all of you for your kindness, prayers, and good wishes in this trying time. It has been about a month since I was diagnosed with a tumor. I feel greatly more close to my heart, following a natural path and investing in my own Krishna consciousness and sharing it through writing. You are all wonderful people. I'm living by your prayers and kindness." End quote. Dear Maharaj, how I miss you now. There was never anyone like you, and there never will be. I pray that you will put in a word with Srila Prabhupada and his lords to bring me to you all after I have done what they want me to do here in this world, and we shall all be reunited again in service to Srila Prabhupada, the holy names, and the Vaishnavas. Maharaj, I love you. Your eternal, grateful servant.